My name is Lisa Cannon-Albright. I'm a professor and division chief in the Division of Genetic Epidemiology in the Department of Internal Medicine at the School of Medicine. Basically, what I am is a statistical geneticist. And what does a statistical geneticist do? We try to understand the transmission of diseases through people, through populations, through time, and we accomplish that primarily in Utah by studying high-risk pedigrees. I'm a statistician, plain and simple. I think about data all day long, and I think about how to get the best data, how to clean the data that I did get, and how to answer important questions. I consider it my responsibility as a scientist to make the world a better place. And I'm a researcher. I primarily work in the arena of cancer, although I'm interested in any gene that can make people less sick or more well or live longer. In my world, everything has a genetic basis. The bad stuff like diseases, the good stuff like longevity. And my job as a research scientist in the medical field is to better understand that. Why do I do that? That because the knowledge about the genes that we find can be used to reduce illness. Usually, that's what we do best. Usually we pass that on. And what happens when we pass that on? Then a company or another scientist, Myriad is a good example, picks up that particular finding and creates a test that, for instance, BRCA1 and 2, those genes, thousands of women are tested, probably tens of thousands of women are tested every day. It's nice for me, as I say, through my career to see this pattern of we had resources, we took an approach, certainly it was a gamble that paid off hugely for people all over the world and identified 3 common cancer genes that are now tested for and the results change people's lives. My lab and I specifically have been incredibly lucky to be a part of this genetic revolution that's happening, and a lot of it happening in Utah. We participated significantly in the identification of the first 2 breast cancer genes and the first melanoma gene, and those 3 genes are still held up 20 years later as the 3 common cancer predisposition genes that are worth testing for in families. It's a great honor to me to have been awarded the University of Utah's Distinguished Innovation and Impact Award. The true importance of this award, that it recognizes and values people who are making that kind of translation happen, whether they're actually starting the companies or whether they're doing the basic research that allows so much more research to be built that leads to those companies.